Ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, unable to achieve your dreams? What if I told you that the impossible is within your reach? Welcome to my review on Do the Impossible by Thibaut Meurisse. This book isn't just another self-help guide. It's a game changer that's transformed my perspective on what I can achieve. Meurisse kicks things off with a bold claim. Nothing is truly impossible. At first, I was skeptical. After all, I've had my fair share of failed attempts and crushed dreams. But as I delved deeper, I realized he wasn't speaking in platitudes. The author introduces the concept of the impossible mindset. It's that pesky voice in our heads that tells us we can't do something before we even try. Sound familiar? I know it did for me. But here's where it gets interesting. Meurisse doesn't just tell us to believe in ourselves. Instead, he provides practical strategies to reprogram our minds. One technique that stuck with me was the what-if exercise. What if I could run a marathon? What if I could start my own business? I started applying this to my own life. What if I could write a novel? Suddenly, the impossible seemed possible. The book then dives into the power of goal setting. But not just any goals, impossibly ambitious ones. Meurisse argues that by aiming for the stars, we're more likely to reach the moon. It's about stretching our limits and expanding our potential. I decided to test this theory. Instead of aiming to lose 5 pounds, I set a goal to compete in a triathlon. The results? I'm still training, but I've already surpassed what I thought was my physical limit. One of the most impactful chapters for me was on overcoming fear. Meurisse breaks down fear into manageable chunks, showing how it's often just false evidence appearing real. He provides tools to face our fears head-on, turning them into fuel for growth. I applied this to my fear of public speaking. By reframing it as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat, I've made significant progress. I'm not a TED Talk speaker yet, but I no longer break into a cold sweat at the thought of presenting. The book also emphasizes the importance of environment and habits in achieving the impossible. Meurisse explains how our surroundings and daily routines can either propel us forward or hold us back. This led me to reassess my own environment. I realized I was surrounded by people who reinforced my limitations. By seeking out more ambitious and positive influences, I've noticed a shift in my own mindset and capabilities. Do the impossible doesn't shy away from the hard work required to achieve great things. Meurisse stresses the importance of consistent effort and resilience. He introduces the concept of productive suffering, the idea that discomfort is a necessary part of growth. This resonated deeply with me. I've always avoided discomfort, but now I see it as a sign that I'm pushing my boundaries. Whether it's the burn of a workout or the challenge of learning a new skill, I've learned to embrace the struggle. As the book concludes, Meurisse leaves us with a powerful message. Our only true limits are those we place on ourselves. By expanding our beliefs about what's possible, we expand our reality. So, what impossible dream have you been holding back on? What if you could achieve it? After reading Do the Impossible, I'm convinced that with the right mindset, strategies, and perseverance, we can all achieve the extraordinary. Don't just read this book. Live it. Challenge your assumptions, push your boundaries, and do the impossible. I know I am, and the journey has been nothing short of transformative. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.